Okay, so let's get started on some spring anime 2025 openings, part 3. This is going to be on stream too, and this is going to be a pretty long video. I'm not gonna be doing any cuts when I edit this and post this on YouTube, so it's just gonna be straight on. So if you notice that I tend to talk in broken sentences, yeah, it's because I'm not cutting. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put some like zoom ins and zoom outs like here and there when I'm like, but yeah, overall this is gonna be a raw video. So yeah, let's get to this opening. This is Gundam GQuuuuuX.
もしもあの改札の前で立ち止まらず歩いていれば君の顔も知らずのまんま幸せに生きていたら悪かもしもあの裏門を越えて外へ抜け出していなければ仰ぎ見た星の輝きも靴の汚れに変わっていた寝転んだリノリウムの上逆立ちしてスリムいた量でここも銀河の果てだと知ってめまいがした夜明け前聞こえて答えて届いて欲しくて光って光って光って叫んだ金網を
Okay, two things I really like right now. Of course, and again, I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. This is gonna be broken sentences. It's not gonna be as clean as my normal YouTube videos. So bear with me. Bear with me. It's also my first stream in a while. So yeah. Okay, so two things I noticed. I really like how percussive those synths are. It sounds like a harpsichord, but it's not really a harpsichord. It's like an electronic harpsichord kind of. It's like. So we're already getting some interesting percussive elements, and this whole like kind of rhythm thing that Kenshi Inazu does, it's very unique and it's very him, but it also sounds really good. So this part right here, like it's not, that's not a beat you normally hear, and it's so unique rhythm, really cool percussive elements in it, and electronic too, one of my favorite music genres in general. Yeah, this is really good. Although it's Kenshi Inazu, so
飛び出していけ宇宙の彼方目の前を打ち抜くプラズマただひたすら認めてたただの傷のシャツに何光年と離れてても踏み出した体が止まらない君の声が遠く聞こえてる光っていく
Oh yeah. Another really fun thing I noticed is there's a lot of syncopation with all the instruments. I briefly mentioned it in the auto video for those of you who have checked it out. But yeah, because all of the melodies for all the different instruments are syncopated, you basically are hearing all the notes play at different times. So you're getting really overwhelmed with just the sheer amount of music you're hearing. So that's really cool. And also, I got a little bit of a idea of what this anime is about. It's not necessarily like big robots fighting like what Gundam apparently normally is. Apparently there's like a slice of life factor to it as well. And yeah, it's like a what if story for Gundam. So apparently I'm able to watch this particular season of Gundam without having any prior knowledge. So that's cool. Let me read the chat. Victor, yo, thanks for gifting the sub, bro. Also, what's up, Rogue? I saw you pop them in the chat, but you know, I was too busy focusing on this. But yeah, what's up, man? What's going on? Kenshi takes groovy synth beats out of his pocket, like it's not, yeah. The fact that Kenshi freaking produces everything, writes everything, composes everything, sings everything, like that's what's crazy to me, bro. That's insane. That's like if you're a professional athlete, like that's like you like marketing yourself. No, my camera's already messed up. Give me 1 second. I like this song. This is a really cool song. Again, this is similar to Bow and Arrow, to where it's a cool song when I listen to it at first, but I definitely got to listen to the full version and listen to it again in order to really decide whether I'm gonna add this to my playlist or not. But yeah, so far I'm really liking what I'm hearing. The next one we're gonna be checking out is, let me check my notes. Sword of the Demon Hunter. Anyone in the chat? Have you guys been watching this anime? Anyone in the chat? Let me read the chat again. Can't she be multitasking? Exactly. What's up? What's up, Azan? How you doing, bro? You watched the PV? Okay, so I watched all 4 episodes of this. The 4 episodes that came out. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite animes of the season. It's probably top 3 for me. It's probably up there with To Be a Hero X and Cinderella Grey. This anime, Cinderella Grey and To Be a Hero X, are my personal top 3s right now. It's a really good anime, and it's a shame that it's going to be pretty underrated because the studio isn't exactly the most well reputable studio in the anime industry, so people are going to overlook this, understandably so. But the story here is really freaking good, so you guys got to watch this if you haven't already. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. It took them like freaking 20 years to finish that song. Okay. That was awesome. Okay. 3 things I really like. That bass was slapping. The funk guitars too. This is one of the reasons why I want to learn guitar. I want to learn how to play like that. Like it sounds so cool. The other thing I like is at the beginning, I really like how they incorporated claps too. You can hear it right here. Right after the intro. That's cool. That's cool. Normally with these types of songs, it's just the kick. It's just the kick. But here they added some. They emphasized the 4 on the floor beat even more with the claps, and that's a really cool thing too. And I think establishing that a 4 on the floor beat, it made the rhythm change to the next section even more impactful. Because rather than going boop boop boop, we go to a new section that's. Let me hear that again. So instead of boom boom boom, you get a boom ka boom boom ka. So, yeah, little subtle details in there to really accentuate the direction of the song. That's really cool. Also, I see why for people who haven't watched episode 1 of this, they didn't play the opening. They did not play the opening at all in episode 1. It was just anime. There was no opening, no ending. It was just anime. After seeing some scenes here, I see why they didn't add this in the opening, because very spoiler heavy. Okay, let me see the chat. Zudomayo as bass. Yeah, the bass lines of. You didn't hear that voice crack. The bass lines of this are really good, and I noticed that Japanese music has a lot of really good bass lines. Guitar arc before GTA 6. Honestly, that might actually happen. Let me see. Pseudo vibes. Yeah, I gotta know who the artist is, because this is definitely going on my playlist. I gotta mark this down. Okay, the next one we're checking out is Guilty Gear Strive. I didn't even know Guilty Gear Strive had an opening. Apparently it does. So yeah. Here we go.
Shadows breeze and discord. Gravity or skates, you fade away. Earth shattering light turns country screaming.
What an interesting voice. The way he pronounces the R's too is like. There's like an accent to it. Double bass? Hold on. Yo, what's up, Ashley? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with you? How's Rap Public? I just finished like episode 10 of Rap Public.
Just as sweeps away, you're gonna break the cars to the edge.
Playlist. Yep.
Everyone get closer to the edge. Time and I kiss arms on the cold, you know I got, yeah. Even more beside I did. You gotta break the cars to the edge and stop breathing.
Hey, snare on the 1 and 3. Let's go. Oh my. Okay. You got enough drum fills there, buddy. Holy crap. Okay. What a unique voice. I got to get more into this band because that voice is unique too. And you got an accent too when he pronounces certain words. That's really cool. How you guys feeling about this song? How you guys feel about the song? You like it? Because I do. I really like the, yeah. Someone said Metallica instrumental. Maybe. I haven't listened to the entirety of Metallica music, but yeah, maybe I could see a little bit. I'm thinking more of like Megadeth, Dragon Force, because it's very up pace, very faster. Very faster. See, this is what I'm telling you, bro. You're getting a raw experience of my English diction. Okay, I'm not. My talking is not smooth at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, and obviously Metallica can, do some faster songs, and I've heard some faster songs than before, but most of the time it's a bit slower rock. So yeah, it reminds me more of Dragon Force and Megadeth. I don't know if you guys can come up with any more band names, but yeah, 7 out of 10. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I will give this like a 8 out of 10. It's a good song. I got to listen to the full version later, but it's going to be one of those songs that I'm going to add to my playlist, definitely. All right, the next one we're checking out, RBG Raw. Okay, the next one we're checking out, I'm not going to lie, Bri. I'm not going to lie, guys. This might be my first and last stream because the next opening we're checking out is Please Put Them On Takamine-san. So if this is my last stream, it was nice knowing you guys.
I just wanna
Why is this song so good? For this anime. This is a warning. If anything pops up like sus, I'm just quitting this. I'm just quitting this video. I'm not gonna finish it. The second I see something, I'm quitting. Alright, I'm already adding this song to my playlist. This song's so good. physics is not physicsing with this one. How is that? How is that even upright? Okay.
We can win it anyway. I just wanna see love, oh see love. It's them all so bad.
Opening should be fine. Yeah, hopefully. Might have to watch the anime.
Why don't you try? You can set me free.
Yeah, when she said you can set me free, she's talking about the clothes. Because them clothes about to be set free in this anime. Okay. Okay, why is this like low-key the best song we've heard so far? Okay, first off with that lady's voice. That lady's voice is really unique tone. And I like it. I don't know the science behind it, but like the frequencies that she gives out with her singing vibrato, it's one of those things that just really cuts through the music mix. So it's really cool. Also that bass line was hella funky, bro. And also the counter melodies too. The guitar, you hear that? Hear that? Like it's in the back too, so you can't really hear it if you don't pay attention. But like that little triplet right there. Hold on. It's really in the cut. So, but it adds another layer of music, but like subconsciously, because again, you're not really hearing it until you like intentionally look for it. But the fact that it's there, again, just goes to show the level of care that Japanese artists have, man. It's really good. Also, yeah, definitely adding this to my playlist. Probably not gonna watch the anime, but the song is banging. Okay, next one we're checking out is, I don't know. Someone recommended me to react to this. Teogonia. I have no idea what this anime is. I have no prior knowledge to this. The degenerate anime always cooking with the OPs. Yeah, facts. We're here for the music. I'll tell you what. We hit 10 subs by this stream. We're watching the anime. I'm just kidding. All right.
未来の光をたどりながらやまない波乱の今を生きてゆく掴みたいものがあるから強さを手にしたいんだ変わらない情熱が熱く熱く突き
Are all the songs just top tier this season? They just did all of the artists just decide to turn up this season? She got that ASMR mix in her vocals too, bro. So it's like right up in your ears too. Yeah, I could hear. Yeah, this is great. Ooh, little boom bap drum. 昨日と違う景色を見ている瞬間はうまく言えないけど進む力をみなぎらせるんだ未来の光をたどりながらやまない波乱の今を生きてゆく近づいても近づいても There's a lot to talk about after. Oh, wow, you just gonna hold me off like that? I definitely gotta listen to the full version. Okay, two things that immediately popped up, arrangement wise. Okay, where is it at? See, okay. Tension, build, and suspense. The build up was happening right in the chorus, but then right before it starts, strip everything back, let that piano play a little ting right there. Yeah, definitely. Really another thing that I really liked here. And they did it again. They did it again in the middle of the drop too. So right here. A lot of instrumental craziness happening.
近づいても
And then little tension release there. That was really good. Okay, so there's a lot of detail when it comes to the song arrangement. So again, I can't hear the full thing. This isn't the full song, so I definitely want to hear the full version later. But yeah, this is some really good stuff already. Really detailed too. Again, Japanese music with the details. Okay. Next one we're checking out is Summer Pockets. A lot of people kept asking me to react to this, actually. The stream's still going on? Stream's still working? Okay, thank God. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a bit scared. I'm scared because any time the stream will just drop. I need a better computer. She kind of reminds me of Lisa a little bit. The way the song sounds too, it kind of does remind me of Lisa a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely a little bit. A lot, actually. I've definitely heard this lady before. This mix is really clean. That was cool. I don't know if that was a different chord progression at the end or they just completely changed key right at the end. That'd be really kind of OD if they actually changed key right at the end. Although Japanese music, they like to go above and beyond, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Okay. Pretty cool song. I really like the instrument choices here. I'm a big fan of orchestra pop, and Japanese music does orchestra really well when incorporating it into their pop music. The drop, I gotta listen to the full version of this song. The drop, it wasn't like super, it didn't hit me like that really. It kind of felt like we were still low-key building up to something, but this is actually the drop. Again, gotta listen to this again. But there was like one or two things that I appreciated here. One of them was the apparent key change at the end. Again, I don't know if it's necessarily a key change, but definitely a melodic change for sure. There was something else that I really liked here. Yeah, that little triplet break. I noticed that a lot of Japanese music likes to do that too. Even if their drops are normally just like 4/4/4 on the floor, they add that little triplet break in there sometimes to spice it up a little bit, and it's a really good formula, to be honest. And yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not mad at it. Sounds good. Okay. This anime is from the same people that made Clannad and Angel Beats. Okay, so this anime might be goated. I saw the ratings for it on Mal, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't like the best ratings in the world. Obviously, you never take my anime list ratings to heart. There's always gonna be some bias. There's always gonna be a lot of bias in those, but the ratings weren't too high, so I wasn't super inclined to watch it. But hey, if the writer is the same writer that did Clannad and Angel Beats, and if people are saying it's good, maybe I'll check it out. I don't know, but yeah, pretty cool song. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the Shiunji Family Children. Apparently, this anime is good, and a number of people were asking me to react to this. So let's see. Is this chat still on? Is the live stream still on? Nothing's dropped out yet. Okay, thank God. Only a few episodes in. It's 26. Oh, 26 episodes in total. Okay. I like that. We got too many animes that are only 12 episodes, bro. Too many animes, okay? We need 24, 26. Yo guys remember animes back then when animes came out? They would actually, do weekly, like One Piece, Black Clover. Yeah, those days are done. Obviously, there's still animes that do that, but like a lot of the mainstream ones are seasonal now. Okay, we might actually watch this anime. Hold on now. Wait a darn second. Hold on now. Guys, you better lock in. We're in for peak. Why is this song good? Someone tell me. I really like the art style here. Hold on. I'm a tennis player. Let's see if her form is good. No, it's good. Okay. Good form. Well, let's see that forehand. Hold on. Okay, she was rushing for that's good form. Yeah. This song is a banger. What? Why is the animation popping off right now? Wait. Ooh. Guitar solo in the back. All right. Random top tier song from an anime. Okay. I see why people were asking me to react to this. It's a banger. Okay. First off, the drop, like first second the drop hit, it was already doing one of my favorite things in music. The snare on the 1 and 3. There's not really a snare on the 1 and 3, but it definitely started with the snare in the measure. It's like a baka. So that's cool. Wait, I gotta listen to the pre-chorus first. No, they were already establishing the triplet feature, so they just embellished on that when the drop hit. That's really cool. Not to mention the counter melodies too, and the auxiliary percussion here. The chimes. You got chimes, a very underutilized sound. You gotta use chimes more. Yeah. Yeah, very cool song. One of my favorites, I gotta be honest. One of my favorites. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these anime names, I wasn't really feeling, to be honest. I wasn't really like that interested in watching them, but the openings are slapping, dude. Maru, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. But I gotta say, my favorite part of the entire opening, there's a lot of great stuff in the opening, but I gotta say my favorite part is easily this part. I just really like the animation here for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. I think she might be my favorite character. I don't know. I just got a feeling, Just got a feeling. Okay. The next opening we're checking out is Catch Me at the Ballpark. I'm gonna tell you what, you're not catching me at the ballpark. You guys ever went to a baseball game? I damn near fell asleep. Okay, I was at a... Okay, so here's the story, right? My family went to a ball game because one of our church friends was a sponsor for one of the baseball players. So she hooked us up with free tickets to the baseball game. We watched the baseball game. I'm not gonna lie, we were there for maybe 3 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes of it, I almost fell asleep. But the last 15 minutes were peak. When the game was finally ramping up at the end, it was peak. But like the 2 hours and 45 minutes beforehand, bro, it was boring. I'm not gonna lie, it was so boring. And even like the audience too. The audience just kept continuously walking out of the seats and buying food and just walking around and talking. They weren't even watching the game. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna knock anyone for watching baseball. Hey, if you love baseball, that's awesome. It's not for me. I'm not gonna lie. Baseball is not peak. Like, the 15 minutes of it was really good. Like when like the person hit the ball out and then someone did like a god tier catch. That was awesome. But beforehand, not gonna lie. All right, opening time. Yep, already on my playlist. Let me mark that down. Okay, let's continue. Brass. Oh yeah. Who's this artist? I've definitely heard this artist before. Is this The Ice? I need to double check. That's such a random detail, but I love that they included that. You hear when the girl serviced the beer, she didn't pour it like directly in the middle of the cup. She poured it on the side so the foam would be minimized. Holy crap, that's actually such amazing detail. Wait. I am not even gonna lie. Of all the spring 2025 opening batches that I've listened to, this is probably my favorite batch. It's filled with the animes that I don't know. That's awesome. Okay, I really like the brass section here. When anime openings include brass instruments in their music, it's really good. And also another thing that they included here that I really like, the vocal chants right at the end. It's such a guaranteed way to get into my playlist, bro. There's just something about vocal chants when they pop them in right at the end. It just gets me all emotional. It gives me the goosebumps. And again, yeah, definitely on my playlist. Okay. Yeah, really cool stuff. And I noticed that there were multiple singers here. Not just male singers, but also female singers. So I gotta get into this band. They sound really interesting. Okay. The next one. Ooh, okay. Clapping makes every song sound so much better. Not gonna lie. I think an aspect of that, or I think a reason for that, is because clapping is a human thing, right? Clapping is a very human thing. So the more human elements you incorporate into a song, I feel as though it makes it that much easier to connect with audience and people who listen to the music, because they're human also. So incorporate more human elements in there. Humans tend to like it more. I don't know if that's just me yapping or maybe that's true. I don't know. But I think that makes sense, right? Okay, the next song we're going to be doing is another one that people kept asking me to do. This is from Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. Okay. All right. Anime kind of mid, but OP's W. Yeah. 50-year-old men stand up. Bro, I feel old. I feel old as hell. I'm not 50 years old, but I feel old. I'm 25 years old. I'm halfway there. Okay, I like clap. This guy. I don't know if I want to allow it. Yeah, sure. Let me check the rest of the chat. Spring 2025 W. Yeah, spring 2025, I'm not gonna lie, has been really fun. Really fun lately. I'm not gonna say it's better than winter 2025 because winter 2025 had some hitters like Apothecary Diaries Part 2, solo leveling. Although people love to trash on solo leveling, so I'm not gonna say that too much. But yeah, I will say the music is really hitting for spring 2025 more than winter 25. I gotta say, animes I don't know, but yeah. Our stream is still on, by the way, right? Stream's still working? Okay, thank God. I feel like I have to say a prayer every 5 minutes. I already love the piano melody on the right. Let me add that to the playlist real quick. All right, let's continue. Actually, no, let's run that back. Oh, and the bell. Oh my God. We going to heaven with this one. I am in love with that piano. Hey, more triplets. Back. We might actually watch this anime. No wonder why the song Slap is by Novel Bright. Holy crap. Yeah, playlist. There's so much to appreciate here. Okay, that piano too. It keeps playing that throughout the entire song, but I'm not mad at it because it sounds good. So why not play that throughout? So, yeah. Another thing I really like, the triplet breaks here. The triplet. I love as a drummer when people do this. Yeah, really love that. Also, I want to talk about why I really love this so much. This section right here, my favorite part of the song. Okay, so let's try and break it down on why that was so heavenly. All right, first off with the vocal chants. Vocal chants, again, very humanistic feel, and they added a lot of reverb to the choir, so it really feels all-encompassing when it hits. And also, just to add on to that heavenly feel, we got some beautiful counter melodies from the string as well. It's one of those things where you don't really hear it unless you really pay attention, but you know, subconsciously you're hearing everything that's happening, and it's still affecting you in a way. So, and we got some, you know, a little bit of polyrhythm too, because the violins are playing triplets. And yeah, the bell too is just the icing on the cake out of everything, bro. Just is really great. It really feels like you're in like a choir chamber. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that was one of my favorite songs that we've heard so far. That was definitely adding that to the playlist. Okay, let's see what y'all in chat are figuring out. Have you checked that OP and ED by Otto? No, but I will check out that OP. Yeah, I'll check that. I'll check out that OP along with apparently Otto has a new song. We're gonna be checking that out as well. I just found that out. Uncle did not have to look that tough. He looks like he's wearing Rudy's clothes. Yeah, a lot of people are saying basically adult Rudy, Paul. So, yeah, I definitely see that. What's up, Hyrule? Just got in. What anime have you reacted to so far? All right, so let me give you the list that we've checked out. We've checked out all of these. I'm gonna put that in the chat. That's what we've seen so far. But we still have 2 more to do. The one that we need to do still. I need an emoji in the chat of the edit I sent on Patreon of Peak Overdose. I'm gonna put that in. I'll put that in next time. Because we already have a lot of emojis, and apparently you guys really like the emojis, so I don't want to delete any of them. But yeah, I'm gonna try and fit that in somewhere. The next one we're checking out is... The next anime opening we're checking out is Can a Boy-Girl Relationship or Friendship Survive? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Trick question, because the answer is obviously yes. What the hell? Wait. Oh my god, the little, the guitar and the the string player, bro. Like the little, like, bro. That makes a world of a difference, bro. That was awesome. Do not watch this anime. Why? Why not watch this anime? What's this anime about? Who? What? Who? What? Just followed. Thank you for the follow, bro. Also, is that a reference to? Is that a reference to LTS? Are you referencing the LTS song, the Psycho-Pass opening? If so, I might just mod you. Hyrule, thank you for the follow, bro. Let's go. Can't hear my voice properly. Can you hear my voice? Am I too quiet? Should I lower the computer audio? Let me know. I'll lower it just a little bit. There you go. This song's going on my playlist. No wonder why it sounds so cute. It's Honeyworks. That makes sense. Sorry, what is this 8K resolution type art here? It's like they upscale it 10,000%. All right, someone in the chat said I would not like a blue-haired girl. Why not? She looks like a upstanding member of society. I don't know. The hook is so good. Okay, yeah, it's very cute, but it's also a really well made song. That's what I like about Honeyworks. Like their songs be cute as hell, but it's still top quality too. It's awesome. Okay, this show is giving a little bit of 100 Girlfriends, although I don't know if it's gonna be as degenerate, or maybe it might be just as degenerate, maybe even worse. I don't know. Blue girl here. We might watch episode 1, bro. Naruto Shippuden endings, we might have to skip that. We're going to watch this show right here. I'm just kidding. So basically that girl does a full-blown unacceptable crash out by episode 3. Well, I got to know the context. Like what's the crash out, and what's the circumstances here? Cuz she could be valid depending on the situation, okay? I'm just kidding. Yeah. This is a really good song, really cute song. Dope. There was one brief section here that I actually really liked. Right here. Again, when they add those little instrumental breaks from all the craziness, and they give you time to breathe. Those are actually like some of my favorite parts, because it really shows arrangement wise that, you know, they know what they're doing. And also the filtered out drums, so where it's still there, but it's still there setting like a foundation for the rhythm, but a lot of the frequencies are cut out, so, you know, it's still low energy. Really cool sound design choice there. And also, yeah, the musical like accents that the guitarist and the string player did at the beginning too. That was getting me like, ah! That was this part right here. Musicality right there, bro. Holy crap. Again, one of those cute songs, but just extremely well made regardless. Okay, definitely adding that to the playlist. Which songs have I not added to the playlist? I'm pretty sure I've added every single song to the playlist besides Summer Pockets. So, yeah, just goes. Yeah, again, this is probably my favorite batch of anime openings, and I don't even know most of these animes. Because She Late. Want me to send the full context? So basically, love triangle. I mean, I understand love triangle already. I got that. As soon as I saw one guy, two girls, I already knew it was a love triangle. Blue hair girl's about to win the MC over against the other girl and just straight up says, we should make out. And he's like, well, I can't say no, can I? And what does she do? She fakes the kiss, edging him, and then crashes. Wait! She edges him? I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. You say you want to make out, he says nah, and then you just went ahead and go start edging him? That's crazy, dog. What? Am I the only one thinking that's kind of elite? Like, why would you go straight from kissing to edging? What the, bro? Huh? That you go. It's like you going straight to first. You going from first base. You go straight to freaking fourth base, bro. Holy crap! That's like. I mean, listen, if that's her crashing out, bro, listen, can I have someone crash out on me? I'm just kidding. Okay. When she crashes out next episode, she edging him and crashes out due to the causes of her own actions. I mean, that's just standard anime romance. Like people miscommunicating and then crashing out because of the said miscommunication when it was completely avoidable. I mean, that's just romance fiction 101. I mean, if anything, it'd be out of line for them to not do that. So, listen. Anyways, the last one we're checking out, the last one that I planned at least, is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. How do you pronounce this, guys? This is Uchuujin MuuMuu Webim. Not exactly. I know not exactly. I'm over his generalizing, but yeah. What? It was a cat. Wait. Why are there handles on the cats? How is this girl? Yo, the hairspray, she must have gone through like 3 cans of hairspray, bro. How is that hair staining up like that? That physics is not physicsing with this one. What's going on here? He's gonna grown ass man just crawling down the pole like that for a little girl. Why is it so cute?
君の星では何が正しいか知らんけどさ大体私君のために生きてんじゃないけどさ新しいことってワクワクするみたいさあ始めよう
Okay. So what's the premise for this? What's the premise? I kind of dig her voice. Yeah, I kind of dig it too. It's very clearly trying to, they're trying to lean the song towards like very optimistic, very like playful, very playful. If anything, this song is playful. If anything, but I kind of dig it, to be honest. I like the kind of almost obnoxious establishment of the boom 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 right there with the snare and the floor tom right here. It's almost excessive to how much they're establishing the rhythm, which it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's really unapologetic in a way. Yeah, I kind of dig it. Is it going to be something I'm going to be adding to my playlist? Probably not. But I find this really cute to where if I ever watch this anime, I probably wouldn't skip the opening. But yeah, what do you guys think? Looked like the earlier cat was edge. I mean, if that's how you look when you're edging, bro, I got to know your technique. Anyways, anyone here in the chat giving me the context? No. Oh, I guess no one knows this anime. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I appreciate that the title is basically like a self-title super mystery comedy. That's the name of the super mystery comedy. So I'm glad they're telling us of what this show is about. So that's cool. I have not done mono. Also, this sounds hella cute already. Wait, okay. Why was that the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life? Run that back. Ooh, I love the subtle call and response here. Tambourine. Oh, you end off like that? They end on the offbeat too? They didn't even finish it. They just cut it in half and be like, see you next time. Wow. Okay, someone tell me why that was my favorite opening so far. Someone tell me that was my favorite opening. Whoever commented and Shirley, I'm modding you. Thank you so much for requesting this. I knew it was going to be banging because the artist is Yama. I knew the song was going to be good, but holy crap, why is it so pretty? Bro, yeah, it's definitely giving me Mary Poppins feels. Hello. Okay. I just really like the instrument choice. Everything was hand-picked to where, yeah, let me try and find all the instruments to make this song as happy as possible. Like, bro. Has a little swing feel too, the swing tripping. Yeah, so it's giving a little bit of like a little bit of theater, a little bit of Broadway. Yeah, definitely Mary Poppins. and also the musicality of all like the musicians too. I don't know if the composer wrote all this electronically. Well, with how music technology is advanced nowadays, I wouldn't be surprised if all this was electronic. But still, the writing is still very, very tasteful, right? They're not playing throughout; they're like playing here and there too, and at the best moments too. Yeah. So not only are the musical instrument choices really well done, but also the writing too overall. So. Oh, the pan flute. Oh man, yes, it's giving. Yeah, definitely very, very happy, very sure. But watch this show be like Promised Neverland. It's like it's happy at first, and then boom, just like shit hits the fan. Yeah, hopefully it's not that. Hopefully this show is happy because all these characters seem very nice. I hope nothing bad happens to any of them. So yeah, don't want that. Also, is this her growing up? So is this gonna be just like a sweet like Disney fairy tale story about a girl coming up in life, just growing up with like just having the best childhood possible? I'm not opposed to that. Listen, I've been watching Your Lie in April. I've been watching March Comes In Like a Lion, Violet Evergarden. I need something happy in my life, okay? And if this is gonna give me that, we might watch this. We might just watch this. I need some happiness, please. But if the anime is not gonna give me the happiness, at least the song will. So I'm very happy for that. But oh no, by Tota. My bad, guys. My bad. I saw Yama somewhere. I saw Yama. Is it your Forma? Yes, it is. This is Yama. My bad. I know the YouTube commenters about to be like, actually, that wasn't Yama. I feel like I just watched the entire anime season with that. There was so much happening, huh? What? That was evil. What? How do you gonna do? Stop. How do you do that? So abrasive. The sound design is so good. First off, I love the preset that they use for this keyboard, and also the what do you even call it? Like the reverse melodies, right? This part right here. Yeah, that one. That part. Reverse arps, I think. Oh my. Ugh. The sound design here is really good. They're evil. They got no fade ins, fade outs. Stop. That's it. Okay. Okay. That was a whole boatload of craziness. Again, just the choice of sound here and like the way they laid it out too is very cool, and a lot of like very, I'm not gonna say ASMR really, but like again the sound design. I'm gonna say that so many times here because it's just really good here. Yeah. I love the way for some of the sounds that they were playing, they actually panned it to the left and right. By panning, it basically just like the location of it in your ears. So basically like panning left and right, basically moving the sound to your left ear, then to your right ear. That's what I mean by panning. So yeah, really cool, really immersive experience here too. Just a whole lot of craziness and chaos happening, but still, you know, keeping everything very detailed, very intentional. It's not like they just threw everything into the mix, be like, all right, that's a song. No, they had a plan for each and every single sound and instrument here. Really cool, really hard to do as well. Okay, that was a really cool opening. Definitely adding that to the playlist. The other one we're doing is Bye Bye Earth. I have to go for now. Hopefully, hey, thank you for stopping by, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription again. I will try and figure out something for you guys. I'll try and figure out something for you guys. Maybe a month to OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But maybe I gotta come up with a perk for you guys for subbing. I appreciate every single one of you subbing, man. Thank you guys so much. And also, thank you again, Victor, for gifting that sub. That was awesome. All right, let's go to Bye Bye Earth opening. I feel like every single artist for all of these openings just collectively decided, all right, this season we about to turn up. We're gonna turn up this season. I feel like is every artist's rent due? Everyone's just going crazy this season. Ooh, the atmosphere. You hear that? Woo! Oh my god, bro, you hear that guitar in the back, bro? It's almost like it's crying too. It's like someone crying in the background. Holy, so atmospheric. Break it down. Yeah. Jeez! Drummer, chill! Wait, hold on. Okay, first off, someone's fighting, and now all of a sudden she's playing piano. Which is it? Is this like a Attack Top Destiny thing where they fight with music? I don't get it. But regardless, though, banger song. I mean, I knew this was going to be a banger song because Huya Extended did this opening, and I really liked their openings from Psycho-Pass. Both of their openings were actually some of my favorite Psycho-Pass openings. So, yeah. But I also really like how this shows, you know, his versatility, really. Because I was so used to listening to them do, like, rock stuff. But here, it's more orchestraic, and I think there are some like rock undertones here and there, but it's not very pronounced. So most of it is very orchestraic. So that's really cool. That's really dope. Oh my god. Stream messing up again, eh? Stream messing up again, huh? God dang it. Okay, I'm gonna put Auto Gegege no Kitarou on my list, and let's hit play. Gotta add that to my playlist. What the hell? I also like that she's singing along with the visuals. It's kind of cute. No, we're not doing that. We're not. No, I would prefer to sleep tonight, Otto. I prefer, to get my 8 hours. I would not like to stay up at night. I would, I like sleep. I like it. Please don't take that away from me. Why did I run it back? Wait, no. God dang it. Okay, here's the great thing about this too with Otto's vocal performance. She still finds ways to spice it up. She still finds ways to make it unique, make it to her. Like the tonal changes here, like how do she like? She still manages to fit that in, even though this is like a very mellow song. See? I was prepared that time. I was prepared. I can fix her. What? Okay. Is this an actual anime opening? Because I didn't find this on anime themes. So I'm assuming this is like a tribute cover. That'd be kind of cool if it was a tribute cover. I think that's what it is. But yeah. Regardless, though, pretty cool song. Pretty cool song. Apart from the jump scares, I like that she's still having fun while she's scaring us. The sadist that she is. But yeah, really cool song. Again, very impressive vocal performance. I love that she still tries to give 100%, but even though it's a more mellow song, she still finds ways to ramp it up. So that's really cool. Most singers would just sing it like one tone. That's it. Most singers would just sing it one tone, and it still would sound good. It still would sound good because the melody is really nice, but Otto likes to go above and beyond like she always does. Really cool.